When we look at the defense position, we're looking at the 5 gaps that we're going to join. So we call it a defense position, we really approach it from an offensive mentality. Because our first concept, our first priority is controlling our opponent. The 5 gaps that we have, you're reading me like a book from behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are 5 gaps that I'm responsible for controlling what comes in and what goes out. Okay? So if somebody sticks something in here, an arm or a leg, it's my job to secure that and use it against them. To submit, to escape, to get back to my feet, whatever I need to do to create some type of positive effect. So this is where we're going for on the next couple moves. We're starting off with just the arm roll, the shoulder roll, same thing as a Peterson pretty much, but we're going to go into submissions. We're going to do an arm bar, we're going to do a knee bar, and jump into a double wrist lock. Then we're going to do a sweep from here and hit some stuff from head and arm. Okay, so that's the last 2 things we're going to work out in this series. So, yeah, come on. Top referee. So here, talking about the defense positions, the low defense is a transition position. You're not going to stay here for very long. Our home position is down here. I'm secured, I'm using my gaps. That doesn't mean I won't use my low defense, because if I'm going to transition upwards, it would make sense for me to go here first before I start moving onward. Because then I can see what he's doing, kind of get a threat assessment, what's going on, how he's reacting to my movement. So we're going to start here and we're going to stay here in this low defense. I'm controlling my gaps. You can go elbows in, elbows out. It's going to be your preference. If he's on my left side, technically my right foot should be on top of my left foot. Now everything's blocked up. Now he's got a leg pry on me, or a hip pry. That's all he's got. If I want this to become a tight waist, what do I need to do? A short sit down. And I can still do that down here on my forearms. I don't have to come up. All I do is change my base first to here, grab the wrist, pull it away, short sit, come right back. I'm ready to go. I actually find it a little easier that way. I'm compact. If I'm on the bottom, I want to be a ball anyways. You can't submit a ball. It's hard to attack. Now, this arm moves out of the way, and I sit back tight. I don't go sitting up like this, because he's got a free arm. I want to be tight into my shoulder here. Now I roll right shoulder, left knee, once this arm is cleared. Nice and tight. All my weight should be on his shoulder. He shouldn't be able to move his legs or step over or any of that stuff. So, I keep this controlled. To get to an arm bar here, I'm not going to grab and pull his arm. I'm going to push off this leg, pull this up, grab his wrist here so I use my whole body. When I go back, this arm's here, watch how it falls into place. Okay, so I'm not doing this and then trying to pull and move. This stays put, connected to my body. I push up, change grips, positive control, put it under the wrist. As I push this down, this lever comes up. He's already tapping. I'm putting these knuckles on my sternum. His thumb is up, full thumb. I drive back into his shoulder to make sure his shoulder is pinned, and then drive down. He's tapping now. Should take less than a ½ inch. It's just right there. So again, I landed here. My weight is on his shoulders. I'm trying to stay off the ground. I'm putting my butt on the ground a little bit because he's going to take a lot of damage over the next couple days. And when you guys are doing this, just for a little bit, do it right. Get a ball from here. The noise you made? Because we won't be riding our opponent all the time. So I have this. I use my body to take him. Change the grip. Positive control. Nothing lets go. This hand comes under. As the arm goes back, this lever comes up. Everything's already in place. Okay, off my butt, push down, there's the tap. Pretty simple, right? So if he does manage to turn to his side and start trying to walk onto me or step over me, if this leg is here, I know the other one's not too far off. So I step here, one, lift it up. I'm going to go ahead and X my feet now. I'm not going to let go of this. I take it with me all the way down here to this. Once I get to this position, I'll let go of this and watch my feet. They just swing under and I'm on it. Okay? The Achilles into the crook, to the shoulder, back to the heel. The leg lock, the knee bar is in the legs. I squeeze as hard as I can. My legs are crossed. I squeeze up into his rear end, and then I hip in. So there's barely any movement before he taps. Pretty simple? Yes, sir. Okay, so this is the first one we're going to do. Start again. 2 basic submissions, 2 bars, arm bar, knee bar, and they're both readily available. So I'm down here, controlling my gaps. He's on the left side. My right foot is on top, so he can't pick my legs and flip me. Controlling my gaps. He's got the leg pry on me. I got to move my base before I can go. If I just go here, where's he going to dump me? Okay, there's nothing. I have no post. So I move first. Secure it. Short sit here. Snap it back. Keep it tight. You're going to trap your arm down in there so you can't get it out. Rotate around. Sit in tight. Taking my arm, shoulder straight down to the knee. Heavy, 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 heavy shoulder. Okay. I'm going to take my body, rotate it from behind the grip here. Pause the control. As I go back, this is going under the elbow. So when this arm extends, this hand comes up. Off my butt, finish with the arm bar. Okay, keep that. If he's stepping over, if he starts stepping over here doing this, that leg's there, and the other one's not too far off. One, lift it, put the other one under there, cross them. Start working your way down. Hook. Now I'm going to go for it. Watch my feet rotate. Straight down into his butt. His arm's still stuck. Good job with it. Here. The bottom arm, I'm going to hook the Achilles with the crook. My head is on here. Shoulder, heel. I squeeze my legs as hard as I can, like Suzanne Summers. My heels go into his rear end. And then I squeeze in. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to make it a little worse. Squeeze everything first. Squeeze the feet in. Doing a leg curl. Suzanne Summers. Squeeze the arms. He's already tapping. And then twist the heel. Add a little heel hook action into it. Okay, you guys got that? Sure. Does anybody need to see it again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry, honesty.
You got to. It doesn't make any difference. I'll go over there and have to do it in a minute anyways, right? Come on. Everybody else may as well see too. So I'm here, controlling my 5 gaps. He's on my left side. My right foot is on top of my left foot. I'm controlling. I see the leg pry. The wheels are turning. What do I do here? I go to my short sit out. I move my base. Here, grab, sit, come back to here. Move it. Sit in tight, roll to this position. I'm going to push off my leg, bring it up. Positive control. Hook around the elbow. Watch how these arms move. When this one goes out, this one comes up. This goes out, this one goes up. Like that. And he's ready, he's done. I want to cut my cutting bone. Off my butt, pin his shoulder. Now it's even worse, right, Dale? Yeah. Just a little bit. There's the tap. Okay, we're going to go into a double wrist lock in a second, but not yet. I'm on his leg. So he starts walking in, he's hurting, his body's hurting, his arm's hurting. Step 1, step 2, cross him. I'm going to take this arm with me. No, he's not doing anything silly. Let go, rotate the feet. Feet are going from here to here. They're already crossed. Already squeezing up into his rear end. Come around. Ear goes on the wrestling shoes. Achilles into the bicep crook. Shoulder, heel. Okay. Squeeze like your life depends on it. Squeeze in, squeeze together, squeeze the leg, hip in. Okay. You want to add a little twist on the heel, you can. Do the same thing I just did. Squeeze, 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 and turn. And a little heel hook. Got it, guys? Yes, sir. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.